Sagittarius Tarot here. We're going to do a reading for Sagittarius in love for May 2024. Alright, we're going to start off with what's to come. We're going to see what options are coming towards you, how you're entering the month, what star signs to keep an eye out for. We'll figure out where you might already know them or where you might meet them. Then we'll move on to what you can do to increase your chances of finding the perfect partner. After that, we'll move on to couples. For those of you who are already in a relationship, we'll see how the situation's going, see your partner's feelings towards you and the situation, and then we'll see what you can do to either maintain or fix the situation. Then we'll move on to the ex and see what their feelings are towards you, and see if they're going to make a move towards you, and then see how you feel about the situation. And then we'll do some love oracle cards and we'll end the read there. Alright, now I'll be starting these readings by doing Lover's Oracle cards, these little heart-shaped cards here, and that will give us a little theme for the rest of the thing, or something to reflect on throughout the reading. So Sagittarius, here we go. Alright, nice. We've got beware of what you are projecting. It's the same as Libra, I believe. For the qualities that you admire in one another are the qualities that you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Alright, we'll reflect more on that in the end. But let's get started when it comes to how you're entering and what's to come for Sagittarius. Let me just do a quick little shuffle here. Alright, first card is indicating what frame of mind you're entering. There's a bit of conflict, eh? A bit of arguments, inner and outer conflict. So conflict within yourself and also conflict with your partner or the potentials in your life. Some sort of conflict going on. It's how you're entering the month when it comes to love. Next three cards will indicate what's to come this month. Could be a Leo coming into your life, but it could also just be meaning some unhappiness. We've got the Leo again, so it looks like the Leo, but it also indicates the weakness. It's in reverse. Both Sun and the Strength are in reverse, showing some sort of weakness, which is leading you to unhappy times. Then we've got the Star in upright, which is great, which shows opportunities, renewal, and faith. Hope, healing, rejuvenation, unexpected help. So for those of you might be, I am jumping the gun a bit here because we haven't got to the X reading yet, but for some of you it could be reconciliation on the cards for you, Sagittarius. Alright, how are you going to feel about this month in love at the end? Oh, it's going to be some sort of reminiscing. It could be an X returning here. It could be, you've got the Six of Cups here, so it could be someone from a previous life if that's something you believe in. But it's reach out to others with love and compassion, nostalgia, memories, healing, comfort, steady gain, pleasure. So it looks like you are going to be overcoming this unhappy feeling and weaknesses. So this is all part of the journey for you. You're in a sense of conflict, unhappiness and weakness, but you're going to get the Star, which is all your dreams coming true, opportunities and renewal, hope, healing, rejuvenation. And it's going to lead to nostalgia, memories, and healing and gain, pleasure. Wow. Nice. Alright, let's look out for star signs for Sagittarius to keep an eye out for this month. Star signs for Sagittarius, please. 3 cards. Now this could be 3 individuals or it could be one person with this in their chart. They might have a few different star signs in their chart. So let's see. First up, we've got Gemini, Taurus, and Aries. Alright. So Gemini, Taurus, and Aries. Someone with that in their chart could be something that you're coming across those potentials or options this month for those of you who are single, or for those of you who know that this is your ex and might be returning this month. Alright. How do you know these people? Or how do you know this person or these options or potentials? Or you might have you're yet to meet them, or this is how you know them. Alright, first card is Seven of Swords. So someone you might have had a problem with in the past, you might be coming together after the conflict. You've got the Devil, so it could be a Capricorn. someone who might smoke, or it's a little bit in excess when it comes to drinking or smoking or something like that. Someone who's a bit of a pleasure seeker. We've also got Gain, which is a woman in a spa or a pool, just enjoying herself. She's got a cucumber over her eyes, so she's rejuvenating, and she's taking care of herself, relaxing, and she could be well off with money as well. I'll pick one more card, and we've got Success, and it could be someone who has a child that they have to, who is dependent on them, or it could be someone who's doing quite well with money and who are able to support you. Someone with a bit of money or has a very successful life coming your way. Alright, let's move on to what you can do to increase the chances of finding the perfect partner, the soulmate, the one. Now, the first three cards are going to indicate either action or things you can change in order for you to attract the perfect partner. 3 cards, and then the fourth card will be if you implement these changes or actions into your life, what the outcome will be in May. Alright. So you need to overcome the stalling or indecisiveness that you are going through, Sagittarius, in order to attract the perfect partner. You could be stalling. So listen to your inner voice when making choices. So you need to go by your gut. Yes, some sort of overabundance or excessiveness in pleasure, loss of prestige, disloyalty, rejection, and betrayal. So something in the past which might have led you to jumping into something excessiveness. You might be smoking too much weed, or you might be drinking too much alcohol in order to cope with the pain from the past, but it's actually preventing your pleasure for the future. Could be a Cancerian or a Libran. And this is the competitive card again, the Five of Wands. This is how you started off. This is something you need to change. You need to not be argumentative. Listen to your inner voice and have some sort of, might be some rivalry and competition that you need to overcome, and maybe not enter that rivalry and competition. If you implement these changes or actions, what will the outcome be for Sagittarius? Which is a new approaches to old problems, new events and possibilities, enthusiasm for life, acceptance. This is the Four of Cups in reverse, so it's not rejection. It's new approaches to old problems. Yeah, manifestations could lead to a Ten of Cups, and the farmer watching the fruit of his labour. Alright, Sag, let's move on to couples. And we're going to see the first card in the couples reading is going to be the current situation of the relationship. And the next 2 and 3, so that's one card. So the current situation will be one card. After that, 2 and 3 will be your partner's feelings towards you. And 4 and 5 will be what you should do to either maintain the relationship or fix certain aspect. Alright, so what's the situation like for Sagittarius this month? There's temporary success, searching for riches, drifting, withdrawal, numbness. So it's the Eight of Cups in reverse, which is inaction. So there might be something going on which neither you or your partner is willing to face or to talk about. There's some sort of withdrawal, or some sort of communication is necessary here. How's your partner's feelings towards you? They're searching from within themselves. All of their answers are within themselves. They might have an illusion or have many choices. There's some sort of daydream, illusion, choices, fantasy, loss of control, escapism. So they might be using that weed or drinking or whatever, some sort of pleasurous activity to not acknowledge the problems in life, and that would mean the problem stays. What should be done in order to maintain or fix this issue? Okay, it might be corrupt. Someone in the relationship, either you or your partner, is corrupting it by excessive pleasure here. It could be also telling you to connect with your inner animal and run off your animal instincts here and possibly reignite the passion. Because there is opportunities here of renewal, and all of your dreams are coming true as long as you remind yourself. And this might be a relationship that needs rejuvenation and a rebirth. So the passion needs to be ignited for this relationship. It's not too bad, but it seems like there's a bit of ignorance on both parties here when it comes to maintaining this relationship. Alright, let's move on to the ex. Let's see, the first two cards will indicate your ex's feelings towards you. The third card will be if they're going to take action towards you this month. And the fourth card will be how you feel about the situation from your ex. Alright, Sagittarius. Let's do this. Alright, what's your partner's feelings towards you? They have a sense of recovery when it comes to you and the connection you once shared. They're looking forward. They believe in their own personal power. They're seeking justice when it comes to this relationship. Boldness, dominion, decisions, planning. They're making their first steps. Are they going to make moves towards you this month? They think that you won't entertain the idea, so they're waiting their time. They might not approach you this month. So for those of you who are waiting for the ex to maybe return, they don't think that you're actually going to entertain the idea. How are you going to feel about the situation with your ex? You're the three of wands. They're the two of wands, and you're the three of wands. So you finding your own inspiration to take action. There's preparation, planning, expansion. So if some years you're waiting for your ships to come in, and you're moving to something else, or moving on to something else, or you're actually thinking about pursuing the ex again, you'll come up with ideas. So maybe next month might be the time for it, or maybe someone needs to show someone that there is a chance when it comes to rejuvenating the relationship, if that's something you want to do. Yeah, there's some sort of hierophant here. There's obstacles that need to be overcome, but once you do that, you'll have some sort of mortality and education, divine wisdom and kindness and traditional. So it could lead to marriage for some, not all. It looks like it was all part of the journey for some, and for some it's you're moving on to other things and they're moving on to other things. But they do want to approach you, but they're not under the impression. They're under the impression that you're not going to entertain the idea. All right, let's move on to hidden truth from your ex. We'll pick two cards. What does the ex want to tell Sagittarius? I want you back. And sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. They're up at night thinking about you. They're coming up with plans, but they don't think you're going to entertain the idea. They're going to come up with some sort of strategy, but they don't think it's the right time right now. All right, let's move on to the Love Oracle section of the read, and then we'll end this. So let's start off with the Romantic Fairy. Romantic Fairy. That's right, our Romantic Fairy cards. All right, we'll pick two out for Sagittarius, and they are Forever Young. A song of youthful playfulness. So, someone who makes you feel youthful might be the one you might need to attract, or the person that you feel youthful around might be the one you might need to consider. Magnetism. There is a gravitational pull to each other. So it seems like you would know who I'm talking about here. On the bottom of this we had love language, physical touch. A tender touch means so much. Alright, let's move on to the soul's connection. Two cards for Sagittarius, please, for May 2024. Commitment. Commitment is an important factor to achieve a successful relationship. So you need to honor your partner and work towards a commitment. Look deeply within to discover your soul's purpose in your relationship. What's the purpose of the relationship? You got to look within yourself. All right, let's move on to Love Messages Oracles. Two cards for Sagittarius, please. Letting go. If someone leave you confused more than if someone leaves you confused more than comforted, you need to release their access to you. I stuffed that up. I'll try and speak better from now on. If someone leaves you confused more than comforted, you need to reassess their access to you. Beware of codependency. Addictive behaviors are affecting your romantic life. So yes, it did seem like it came out before that maybe if you're in a relationship that's not really going anywhere and you're both smoking too much or drinking too much, it's not actually helping you to achieve something. It could be to fix the relationship or to move on. All right, now let's reflect back onto this card. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities that you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities that you don't like are also your own reflection. All right, Sagittarius, it was a bit of a full-on month there. Nothing too drastic, nothing to freak out about, but I thank you for watching C's Tarot. I hope you have a great month, and I hope everything works out for the best. And it was a pleasure doing a reading for you, and I'll see you next time.